My name is Kyle Steele. I'm a candidate for Norman City Council, Ward 6 in the upcoming election cycle. This is the summary for the City Council meeting that happened on January 27th, 2026. As usual, the agenda packet and meeting links will be listed down below, of which there's going to be quite a few this time around because this meeting was a long one at 4 hours and 50 minutes roughly. Since the meeting was quite a bit, I'm going to be condensing some of the non-consent items to be focusing on the important ones that people are probably going to be caring about most mainly the bond issues. As far as the consent docket, however, that all went as expected, unanimously approved. Then moving on to the non-consent docket, items 31, 32, and 33 all had to do with essentially construction or zoning, PUDs, things of that nature. Those were all approved unanimously. Now, item 34 was about adding an ordinance or changing one for massage parlors. Essentially, this is being done to add some more regulations to these types of businesses. It's going to make it easier for consumers to identify legitimate massage parlor businesses, and on the flip side, for police and authorities to help identify businesses in the massage industry that may, shall we say, not be as legitimate, and help police investigate those businesses as well as hold them more accountable. This item did pass unanimously, so I believe the start date for that is going to be in July, so you're going to start seeing massage parlors getting licensed. Items 35, 36, and 37, as well as items 38 and 39. These were all, again, more changes to either PUDs or zoning, site plans, things like that. These were all approved unanimously. Now, item 40, starting to get into the bond issues now. This was authorizing an April vote on the street maintenance bond. This would be an extension of the current bond that's set to expire. And then as a reminder, this bond is for maintaining our existing roads within Norman, not for a new road construction. This bond first came into effect, or was first voted on, in 2005, and it's been approved by voters ever since, 5-year terms. The total amount for this bond that they are going to be requesting is going to be $35 million and will be going to a vote of the people in April. Items 41 and 42 were about the guest room tax changes. Those have to go through a vote of the people as well. Essentially, this is going to be a vote to bump up the tax rate from 8% to 10% to kind of give it more in line with other cities, as well as to include RV rental, short-term RV rental lots as part of the guest room tax as well. As a reminder, this is a tax that is paid by people who are not from Norman when they stay in things like hotels, Airbnbs, things like that, and this will be going to a vote of the people in April as well. Items 33 and 34 were about council member terms and the city auditor question. For council member terms, essentially the vote that's going to be happening in April, it's about moving forward the swear-in date of council members from July to April. It's still going to be a 2-year length or 3 years for mayor. It's just the swearing in is going to be happening a few months sooner if this is approved, going to a vote of the people as with everything else. And then the city auditor question is just changing the language of the city auditor, going to a vote of the people as well. So just be on the lookout for all of these in April. Now, the item 45, the last bond issue we're going to talk about is the bond regarding the homeless shelter. This is probably the big one on a lot of individuals' minds. Essentially, there is a lot of information about the proposed shelter online, too much to kind of cover in a quick summary video, but for those who are interested in it, I would highly encourage individuals to go to the city website, but it is going to be asking for an $8 million bond to build the homeless shelter in the Reed Avenue area near Food and Shelter currently. And then finally, item 46, this is just a resolution to notify the Cleveland County Election Board that, they intend to hold an election in April. This is just kind of legal housekeeping, passed unanimously as expected. Public comment itself only lasted for about 15 minutes of the meeting and included comments about the turnpikes, the recent substation approval, great street construction, as well as just the recent winter storm that Norman experienced. And after that, the meeting did end after, like I said, about 4 hours and 50 minutes. If you have any questions or concerns about me or my campaign, please don't hesitate to contact me at KyleForNorman@gmail.com. Thank you, and stay warm out there.